Hello friends and welcome to our VCP Book of the Week. We're here in the James Deanich Library at the Vermont Center for Photography in Brattleboro, Vermont. And this week we're going to take a subterranean trip down into the subway with Bruce Davidson. Bruce Davidson's book Subway, printed in 1986 by Aperture. Davidson, a New York resident, decided to take his camera underground into the subway system. Now, this book was made in the 1980s, 80 to 85. Davidson was under the city, riding the rails, 600 miles of track he claims to have covered as he made this book. And he really gives us an incredible sense of the sort of world that existed underneath the city at that time. The thing I wanted to point out about this book is the incredible sequencing of the images as Davidson sort of brings us into this world. Our first shot of a conductor with an extremely pensive, sort of foreboding look in his eyes. Something is not right, something is about to happen. So we get this real great sense of anticipation in the book. We then go into a series of images where the people that Davidson is encountering in the subway are making eye contact with him, right? If you remember that first image, not quite eye contact, just looking forward, and then direct eye contact amongst the people for a couple of pages. They're all sort of acknowledging that Davidson is there. You can even see a character faintly through the subway door in this sort of crazed mosaic of graffiti everywhere. But we continue with the eye contact and this sort of sense of acknowledgement. We're here together. We're passing through. We're on our way. And then we're above ground. There's a bit of a breath of fresh air, something that gives us a sense of relief and release from the sort of oppressive, hot, dark place of the subway below. This book is brilliantly sequenced, and I'm going to skip forward to the end to think about sort of how we end the book, right? We began with this sort of sense of foreboding, and as we end the book, right, we're sort of reminded of mortality as we go across a bridge and we look down at a cemetery. But then we sort of start to slide into that end of daylight. And then we get a nice break, a blank page, and some nice embrace. People together, the light sort of fading on the day. And then finally, right, this incredible image where Davidson's flash has sort of illuminated this train. We get this blue and red sky in the background, and that's what sort of takes us out to the afterword of the book. For the photo nerds out there, I know who you are. You'll probably be amazed to learn that Davidson did this whole project with Kodachrome 64, which is a notoriously unforgiving film, but its rich color really adds to the sense of the drama and the people in the subway. So that's Bruce Davidson's Subway, one of the many, many books here in the James Deanich Library at the Vermont Center of Photography. That's our Book of the Week for this week. I'd invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. We've got more Book of the Week videos in the past and on the way. And if you'd like to come down to VCP and experience this library for yourself, you're more than welcome to. It's open whenever VCP is open. And if you're a member, you could also check these books out, take them home, enjoy them that way. I'm Luke Strohsnyder. I love books. I'm a member of VCP. And I'd invite you to come down, check out Subway or one of the many others that we have.